Hey there, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Cerise Fairfax, and if this is the first time that you're ever clicking on my videos, it's beautiful to finally meet you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your loyalty. I could give you a hug right now. Guys, today we are going to talk about a couple of topics, just a couple of things that I thought are important for when you come to the Dominican Republic. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so I want to jump right into it. But at first, I just want to say thank you for clicking on this video from the bottom of my heart. I know that YouTube suggests a lot of videos, and you clicked on this one. You are a real one. All right, let's get today's topic. So we're going to talk about two topics. We're going to talk about pretty much how much money you should have when you're here in the Dominican Republic. Like, how much money should you carry with you on the street? Make sure you check out my last video, because in my last video, I spoke about where you can exchange your money. And so in this video, we're going to talk about how much money do you even need? And the other topic is going to be about how to dress in the Dominican Republic. Dominicans love to dress nice, and they love to look good. We're going to talk about dressing nice, how you should dress when you go to a bar, when you go to a nightclub, when you go to a special event. We're going to talk about, like, should you wear flip-flops, or is it okay to just wear running shoes, or what attire you should wear. All right, so off the hop. Let's talk about how much money you should have when you're traveling around the Dominican Republic. I think it really depends on you and your spending habits and who you have around you. Now, you can get your money from bank machines if you have your bank card on you, or if you're traveling with a credit card. Some places will take credit card. If you're in restaurants, some of them will take credit card, some of them won't. Many places do not accept debit cards. So don't carry your debit card around thinking that you're going to be able to just put that in anywhere. Definitely not. But you can go to the bank machine here and get your money out with your debit card, and the money will come out in pesos. I did a video on the average exchange. So I'm going to link that video in the description, so you can check out that video to see how much money you should put, like, to take out of the bank. You may not know how many pesos 20 bucks is, for instance. 1,000 pesos is 20. Actually, right now, I'll just go over it really quickly. We'll start with the smallest denominator. If you have 25 pesos, that's a coin, and that's like saying 50 cents on average. Now, if you have 50 pesos, that's like saying around $1 American. If you have 100 pesos, that's like saying around $2 American. If you have 200 pesos, that's like $4 American. If you have 500 pesos, that's roughly 10. If you have 1,000 pesos, that's roughly 20 bucks. If you have 2,000 pesos, that's roughly 40 bucks. So when you go to the bank machine and you're taking out your money, then keep this in mind. You may want to write it down, so when you do get to the bank, you're not scrambling in your head and doing what I did when I first came here. I took out 100 pesos. I'm like, okay, 100 pesos sounds great. 100 pesos came out of my bank machine, and my bank charged me $5 to take out 2 bucks. Can you imagine? There was no minimum at all. I don't know if there is now, but there was no minimum. So I had to get used to it that way. I was like, oh my gosh. And then finally, I got the gist of it. So my suggestion to you is, if you're going to bank machines to take some money out, there are a lot of them that are safe here in the Dominican Republic, more specifically the North Coast. I forgot to tell you guys where I'm at. I'm in SOSUA. I'm in a little neighborhood called Los Cheramicos. I'm in a province called Puerto Plata. on the north coast of the Dominican Republic. So if you are in SOSUA and you want to go to a bank machine, there are a few of them. You don't have to worry. Most of them can be trusted, okay? Now, there's one called Banco Popular, which is over by Bailey's. It's down closer to the Blue Casino by Playa SOSUA. There is another bank that's up the street more on Pedro Clasante, and it's called Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is spelled right here. I'll put it on the screen. Now, those are two places that you can go. And there's also a third one called La Nacional. La Nacional is across the street from Playero, the grocery store. So those are three places that you can go and take money out and feel very comfortable. Those are actual banks and they will dispense your money to you. Now, it depends on how much money you spend. And some people, they like to carry around at least 50 bucks, 2,500 pesos. They feel like that's enough to go out, get a nice meal, a few drinks, on the beach or in town. And it is a nice amount for one person if you want to pamper yourself and go out for a few drinks. Some people, they're on vacation and not a staycation, and they have a little bit more money that they saved up and they want to just kind of go pamper themselves a lot. Maybe they want to treat other people as well. So you might want to have about 5,000 pesos on you. That's 100 bucks. And again, depending on how you spend your money and where you go, then you will be able to have that last. Now, a lot of people wonder about where they should go, where are they going to get the best bang for their buck. On the beach, sometimes the prices are a little bit more expensive, not always, but in town, it depends on what you're eating and where you're going. But if you come to the local area where I live, or if you go to the Dominican restaurants, you can get a bigger bang for your buck. Now, the Dominican restaurants have something called Plato del Dia. That means plate of the day. Usually you'll get the la bandera, the flag, they call it. So you're going to get rice, you're going to get meat, whether it is beef, pork, or chicken. Sometimes they have bacalao, which is saltfish. You're also going to get beans that go on your rice. The beans are really delicious. Sometimes guanduli or habichuela. Habichuela are the bigger beans, like kidney beans. Guanduli are the little tiny, like pigeon peas type of thing. And that comes with it. And also a salad. Okay, so you're going to get beans, rice, meat, and salad. And with that, you can buy that for like 200 pesos, sometimes 250 pesos. And you can get that at any Dominican restaurant. So if you're coming here and you want to save money and you also want to enjoy the Dominican cuisine, go for it. You will find that getting around town and going to the local areas as well, you will be able to save money. If you're looking for fried fish and you don't want to spend, like 1,000 pesos on it, then you should go to a place called El Sabor Pescaderia over here across the street from Caribbean Tours Bus Company. You just go straight across the street. There's like a tiki tent type of thing up top, and you just go in there, you pick out your fish. It's right there, just caught that day, and they are in their fresh fish right in the freezer. You just go in there and you show them the size of the fish. They'll weigh it for you and they'll tell you how much it costs. You can get small fish, you can get larger fish. I usually go and just ask for fried fish, and they cut up a fish and they fry it. And because there's two types of fried fish, and you can also get it vapored, right? But the fried fish is where they can do a whole one with the slices on it, but you get the head and you get the tail. I don't eat the head and I don't eat the tail, so I really just like it to be cut up. So I asked for chopped fish, and they fry that up for me. And that's like 450 pesos. It's a huge meal. It comes with rice, it comes with salad and the beans, and it's very economical. So if you're looking to save money, then you want to go to the places that are more authentic, Dominican places. you can give me a shout on my WhatsApp. My information is in the description below, and I can give you information on where you can go here in Sosua when you arrive. In Cabarete, since it's so close to Sosua, you can also go in the local areas there and get food for the same price. It is pretty much the same price in Sosua and also in Cabarete in the local areas. So that's it. When it comes to your money, it depends on how much you are spending. It depends on what your tastes are. If you have a lot of money like that and you love to go to the beach and you want to treat everyone, totally up to you. But there are ways that you can save money. Now, if you want to also save money on your groceries and you don't want to go out to the restaurants all the time, you can save money on groceries as well by doing the same thing, shopping in the local areas. You can go to the colmados and you can get some, whatever, you can buy whatever fruit is in season at the time, and whether it's avocado or mango, vegetables, you can go to the markets, and there's a lot of markets right here in Los Cheromicos where I live, and there's also some along Pedro Clasante that you can just dip into, and a lot of those places they'll sell at really reasonable prices. Now, of course, there are the international grocery stores, and that's Playero and the small Playero, the big Playero. They're both located near the beach. And then there's also Super Pola, which is now called La Serena. Those prices there, a lot of them are comparable to Canada and America. And of course, if you are wanting to venture out and you want to go to Jumbo, Jumbo is in Puerto Plata, and they have a lot more other products there. And like, it's kind of like Walmart. And yeah, the prices are very comparable to Walmart. So if you're looking to save a buck, you do want to stay in the Dominican colmados, the Dominican supermercados, and also the Dominican restaurants. And why wouldn't you, right? Unless you're looking for something extra special, like in the Playero, I like to go there sometimes, and I like to get myself some feta cheese, or I like to get asparagus. They also sell Japanese products like, wasabi sauce and stuff like that. So there's just little different things in the international grocery stores that you can't get in the Dominican stores. Especially my hair conditioner, I go to Playero for that. So it depends on how much money you want to save and how much money you have to spend. There are ways to save money. Now, when it comes to dressing and how to dress here, I'm just going to tell you right off the hop right here, right now, Dominicans love to look good, smell good, and feel good. They're very clean people. They are very much up on style. It demonstrates self-care. It's not about competing with other people. It's not about trying to be better than the Joneses, like how it is in Canada and the United States. It really is about self-love. They love buying beautiful clothes. They love perfume. They love soap. So when they go out to gatherings, they always want to look good and feel good. The men always want to go to the barber shop. The ladies always want their hair done, their nails done. It's very important to their culture. It's very important to who they are. When an event is happening, they are going to wear their Sunday best. They're not going to wear flip-flops. They're not going to wear just some shoes that they would work in. Yes, the guys will wear nice sneakers, but they're going to wear their expensive sneakers. They're expensive sneakers that are brand name. Even if they're knockoff, at least if they have the name and they look good, they're going to wear them. The ladies, they like to have a really nice purse. The ladies like to look snatched all the time. They like to make sure that they are representing themselves and the people who they are with, whether it's a foreigner that they're going out with or whether it is a fellow Dominican. They want to look great. So for you going to, let's say, a special event, it doesn't mean that you have to go and try to impress people and bring your Sunday best. And if you are comfortable going in flip-flops, then so be it. However, if you are dating a Dominican, whether the Dominican is a man or a woman, they're going to want you to look your best as well. They're going to say to you, don't wear that, wear this. They will literally tell you that. And the reason why they will say that is because you are also representing them. You are a reflection of who they are. And they want to make sure that their mirror is mirroring them properly. They will not like to go out with someone that is unkept, somebody that does not shower, somebody that looks dirty. They will not respect that. They will not like it. They will say to you literally, you don't have anything nicer? Let me look in your suitcase or let me look in your drawers, or make sure that, you have a nice, at least a really nice top to wear. This is very important to the culture. Again, it is a form of self-care. It's not a form of trying to put themselves on a pedestal and try to show off what they have. It is seriously something where they just want to feel good about themselves. And whether it's a piece of jewelry that they have, they will wear that, and they never wear it any other time. They'll put that piece of jewelry on when they go out because they take pride in how they take care of themselves. And I believe that that's something that's beautiful. Here in the Dominican Republic, I have seen people who hardly have anything put something together to make themselves look good. So when you're coming to the Dominican Republic, bring a nice outfit if you know you're going to maybe go out somewhere. I mean, the flip-flops are great for the beach. The nice, shoes. You can wear a really nice pair of leather sandals. Leather sandals are great. You can wear those out somewhere. But I'm talking about the flip-flops that may be plastic looking and, just not really good. Or maybe the sneakers that are kind of just scuffed up. Wash them down if they're the only ones that you have. Make them look good. Here in the Dominican Republic, people take pride in their appearance. And that is a suggestion that I would give to you if you want to go out and feel great about yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, I'm writing a book. But first of all, before I tell you about this other book that I'm writing called How to Win a Dominican Woman's Heart, right here, I wrote this book called SOSUA Staycation. It has a lot of packed information in it. And it's not just for people who are coming on a staycation. It's for people who are coming on vacation as well. I talk about driving. I talk about taxes. I talk about residency. I talk about areas that you might want to come and stay in. Also, real estate I talk about. I talk about almost everything in that book. And I would love for you to have a copy of it. It's an ebook. So give me a shout. I'm going to put the link in the description below, and also I'll pin it to a comment. All right. I really want you guys to check this book out. Now, speaking of books, my other book should be coming out in the next few weeks. It is called How to Win the Heart of a Dominican Woman. And I'm putting a lot of love into it, a lot of information into it. I'm doing my best. And I know that you guys are really going to love this book. So I want you to get a copy of that as well. And that book should be out within the next couple of weeks. Okay. So for the person that lasted here to the end of the video, you're a real one. Make sure you put down below in the comment, say, I want your book. But make sure you put Heart of a Woman. And then that way I will be able to get a free copy to you for the first 3 people that comment below. Got to tell you about something else too. I have another YouTube channel that I started with my friend Sandra. It's called that's CEE and Sand. And our podcast is nothing is off the table. We talk about intimacy. We talk about relationships, the good, the bad, the ugly. We also talk about trending hot topics. So our first video is coming out tomorrow, Friday the 13th, December, Friday the 13th, and we're talking about red flags. I would love for you guys to go over there and support my friend and I, and, show us the support and let us know what you think about the channel. And then we're also going to be doing one on relationships then on the following Monday. And we're getting down in the nitty gritty about some very intimate situations. So yeah, we're going to be very real with you. I'm 52 years old. She's 62 years old, but we are both funky and fun. We're classy and cool. We say it how it is. We're not going to hold any punches, but we really want to make sure that we come at you guys. We're enjoying what we're doing, and we want you guys to enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to hit that like button, and also subscribe. When you subscribe to this channel, you really help me grow. Take care, everyone. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses, and be good to yourself out there. You deserve it.